somebody like accidentally showed a passphrase on a YouTube video. Like within moments, it was like that. It was like the wallet was drained
Just the
because
passphrase, or the seed
yeah,
and the passphrase?
well, the seed phrase, right,
Oh,
right.
okay. It was the seed. Okay.
So did you see that video where the guy was at a traffic stop and he had given the cop his wallet and the
No.
cop was like looking through his wallet. I don't know how the cop was allowed to do this, but pulled out the piece of paper and he had his body
Oh,
cam on
yeah, I did
and it
see
was like,
that.
it started reading these like words, like
Yeah.
word, read
He-
it. It's like, what's this? It's like 12 words, weird, random words. What's this about? Well,
yeah.
you just compromise that person's wallet, right?
And his buddy, yeah, the other cop saw it. He's like, oh, I know what that is. That's that crypto stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I think Spaces protocol can definitely work for verifying identity and differentiating humans versus bots. But I also could see it being useful for bots themselves, as far as, if you're going to spin up some sort of AI agent or multiple AI agents and you want the AI agent to do work for you, they could have these spaces as their identities that they use. So maybe you have some for your own personal use and you have some that you allocate towards your bots, that they sign things and prove they are who they say they are.
Yeah. I guess bots not on the aftermarket.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw it though. Somebody rolled it out.
Yeah. Let's see if the Explorer's back up. Oh, it's back up. Right. C3 for anyone has
C3.
been like languishing out there for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, MAD was.
Yeah, let's take a look at MAD here. All right, so it's got 4 bids.
Oh yeah, it went to 2020.
Nice.
So still going cheap, folks. So if you want to buy it, here you go. Just
there it is.
run this command and you will have your very own @MAD. So
it's a pretty good one.
That was something that I was been kind of thinking about and noodling around with lately. We're going to be talking about it again at this meeting coming up here in about a week and a half. And so if there's any, I don't know, this whole concept of ID and where the ID is originated, right, is a very big topic. And I know right now, like with these banking regulations going through, it's like suddenly they're like, oh, we need like KYC on these stable coins. It's like, well, what? Really? Wait a second. Why? Why do you need that? Well, because if they do yield on stablecoin holdings, then they're going to need to be able to identify the person for capital gains taxation and stuff like that. It's like, oh,
yeah, and that's not going to work for long term. With the KYC, the know your customer, and all this information that all these central entities gather on the public. You have to give up all your information: driver's license, social security, picture of yourself, address. That's terrible, because we've already seen the data leaks where banks, huge companies, ledger, crypto wallet companies, you're giving your information up, crypto exchanges. So now they have all your information: social security number, address, phone number, picture, name, and they have all your purchase, sales history. So now they know how much crypto you have, exactly what crypto you have. And with the wallets, they know which wallet you have it on. So that's a terrible design. I think in the future, people aren't going to want to do that. People already don't want to do that. So having something like Spaces for identity, where you could prove it on Bitcoin, you could verify it, but you don't need to give any central entity more information than's needed. All it is a valid Bitcoin transaction, and you're good to go. If you can sign it, you're good to go. Like with Satoshi, if Satoshi came out and he had, what would it take to prove Satoshi was in fact Satoshi? pictures, this, that, and the other thing. No, none of that. All he would have to do to convince everyone is simply sign a transaction with one of his known wallet addresses, and there would be no doubt.
Yep. Yeah. There's a guy, Craig Wright, was, had brought all sorts of legal action claiming he was Satoshi, and the defenses kept saying, like, well, can you sign a message that would prove that you can release, Satoshi's coins?
Right.
And well, no, it's whatever. It's like, it was always like he always hemmed and hawed around. Finally, the judge said, we're going to rule that you're not Satoshi.
Yeah. So, yeah. We don't need that. We don't need courts. We don't need authorities. That's the thing about Bitcoin. You don't need authority. Everyone could look. Everyone's equal. Just look on the blockchain, sign it on the blockchain. That's proof right there. We don't need some lord or some king to prove. No, validity, none of that. It's all on Bitcoin. If you can't sign it on Bitcoin, if you can't prove it on Bitcoin, then it didn't happen. Pictures or it didn't happen.
Yep.
Bitcoin transaction or it didn't happen.
That's right. It's very binary, one or the other. Well, cool. Well, that's kind of what's been on my mind lately, and it's I think, I don't know if enough people really understand the value of having their own issued identity.
Not yet.
I know there's not a lot of infrastructure. There's not a lot of companies that are willing to use it. It's just so much easier. Just like, oh, we'll just use the government issued identity. We'll just use your driver's license, your passport, your credit card issued by a bank. If it's issued by somebody else can take it away.
Exactly.
At an inopportune moment. So, but this is where we're at, and got to keep working on tools like this that are going to pave the way for a more decentralized future.
Yep. This is why Bitcoin is so, so important.